Hey friends, welcome back to the Maple Leaf Barn. I'm Libby, and today we're talking all about dahlias. If you're new to the channel, welcome, and if you're returning, thanks for hanging out with us on our flower farm here in Southwest Ohio. You know me, my very favorite summer plant for an annual cut flower is a dahlia. So we are here for all the dahlia things, and I'm so excited to share with you how my cutting experience has gone. We're gonna head inside and talk all about starting some dahlia tubers and taking cuttings of those dahlia tubers to expand your varieties and just allow you to grow more plants. One reason why I love taking dahlia cuttings is because it allows you to wake up your tubers a little bit earlier. And I have found that dahlias who have started from cuttings have actually been more productive and have had a better growing season than just the tubers. So let's head inside and let's talk all about taking cuttings.
First, you'll want to start waking up your dahlia tubers by bringing them out of storage and warming them up. You could place them on a table for a couple of weeks and then pop them up, or just immediately put them into a little bit of soil. You don't want to completely submerge the tuber into soil because I found that they have a tendency to soak up too much moisture and then rot. Just place the tip of the tuber into a lightly damp soil and set under grow lights to wake them up. After a few weeks, you should start to see the eyes of the tubers swell up and turn red. The timeline for sprouting will greatly depend on the variety of the dahlia. For an example, Peaches and Cream and High Patty have traditionally been the two first varieties to sprout for me. Tubers of all shapes and sizes will produce new sprouts as long as there is at least one eye. Many times on a tuber, you'll find multiple eyes, which will create multiple stems. These stems are what we want to grow and develop in order to take cuttings to create a new plant of the same variety. Once you have a stem length with multiple leaves developing that is over about an inch long, you just snip it off at the tuber level. This will be our cutting stem. You will need to use a rooting hormone to dip the cutting stem into. I use this brand by Metis Hydro and will link it in the description below. I've used it for a few seasons and have had great success. As with any propagation, you're looking for those multiple nodules where new leaves and stems are growing. The example here has 4 sets of leaves that we will strip off and dip into the rooting hormone. This is how the stem will create its own root system and then eventually its own tuber. Here it is completely stripped of the lower leaves. Before you dip, just make sure that you have a place to go ahead and plant the stem. I just use a 6-cell tray filled with damp soil, but you could use a 4-inch pot or a 72-cell tray too. And now we will dip it into the rooting hormone, completely submerging those stripped nodules into the hormone. Once you've coated the cutting stem, you can then gently plant the stem into the soil. You could poke a pen into the cells before to make space for the stem, but you just want to make sure that there's a soil contact with the stem once planted. Repeat this as new stems are available from the mother tubers. Label the cuttings to indicate what variety they will be and then place them under grow lights. Treat them like any other seedling. Dahlias can duplicate in 3 ways. 1, via seeds, which cannot guarantee the exact variety and will turn into a mixture of the different varieties that it was grown around. 2, by separating the dahlia tubers after a growing season. 3, by propagating from cuttings. These last 2 options are the only 2 ways to guarantee the exact variety of dahlia. You can see that once the seedlings start to grow, I will pot them up into larger pots where their tubers can develop without being hindered. I love these little pots. I'm happy to link that below because I use these for a lot of different things, including waking up tubers in general, even if I'm not taking cuttings. We have expanded our specialty dahlia varieties on the farm by using this cutting method, which has allowed us to break into a larger profitable market with dahlias. If you're wanting to grow your dahlia inventory but don't want to spend a fortune on buying specialty dahlia tubers, buy one tuber that you're looking for and then take cuttings from that variety to expand. Then that one plant will produce more tubers for you at the end of the growing season. I hope you have fun taking cuttings this year and learning how to propagate dahlias to expand your varieties on hand. We'll see you in the next video.